hand it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Let's it go. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, to get him the ball.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Dogs will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a third and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes the bunch formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. A quick throw out left, complete. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking for some space. It's ball. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Breaks loose at the 40. And they're able to get him down. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Runner takes the toss, runs to his left, and moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
I've been muted this whole time. Bro, he was half the first down. He was past the first down before I cut.
So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the
I have. I've been talking so much shit.
Keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a toss play to the right. And this one goes nowhere.
He needs to come out. What the fuck?
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. On the ground, it's Ball. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Bro, what's wrong with your fucking stadium? Why can't I see or do anything?
Chris, a great ability by
all my guys are cold just coming into your stadium. What the fuck?
And place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
I don't give a fuck.
Set up on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs.
Stick gets special for looking at one thing twice, but
now sometimes the play calls for it. But you know the coaches are
still
telling you to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man down the middle.
I wasn't going to the one that you had all fucking 50 dudes on. Hell no.
Here's the handoff.
Damn now.
1st and goal.
No!
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was, if that guy held his block.
Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6.
No!
He's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He makes the grab. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Takes a shot at the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
They keep him guessing with a run. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Confuse you a little bit?
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the
Bro, if he would have broke another one, I was about to throw my controller through the fucking TV. I'm not even kidding. I was just taking the L.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
I'm all right with that. But where I was going was covered. Two big motherfuckers.
So the offense looking to be efficient.
I was not getting a screen.
Before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense, really put in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across.
Should have just took field goal. Oh, well.
Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a great job.
Here lies Penn State player, 24.
It just opens up the playbook. You could continue.
Bro, ambulance should be on the field right now.
You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
An ambulance should be on the field right now.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Blocked by the receiver. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And holds out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Robinson. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they jump on top here in the second half. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away, wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The completion sets up a second down play. Using his legs, it's small. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Barr. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. This will go incomplete and terrible on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator, the play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line, it's Robinson. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. That's a big hit at the end, but keeping a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Shotgun formation here on third down. The receiver makes the catch.
No way he catches that. Come on.
Good enough for the first half.
Well, the defense gets these
No
guys
fucks given, dude. It's on contact, bro. Like, my guy would never catch that. Some bullshit.
The clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Pounding away with the run game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's got room to run. Look at that. He's still going. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Let's see.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
Oh my God.
Extend their lead even further. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out.
Off the fucking crossbar. Suck a dick, dude.
They come away with 3 points on the
Suck a fat cock.
team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5.
Oh!
Tackled
Oh!
at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
Fucking wow.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's running out of time.
What the
here.
fuck? What the?
The QB throws his third.
Bro!
And the defense is going to win this game.
Dude, my defense completely lagged off to the fucking... Are you kidding me? Can't even replay it. What the fuck?
Now they can secure the W by just kneeling.
It's not letting me replay. Dude, my defender just like glitched off to the left and your dude was wide open.
It's already a two-possession game.
This fucking game.
Now you wonder how
Good
many
game.
more opportunities will you get.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the
If I would have just went for a field goal, we'd be tied right now.
They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there?
No, go for
he
it.
almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They're going backwards
Yay.
to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15.
Yeah.
Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time,
What a
the
pussy.
defense just
Play.
won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff to the right side. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Take a field goal. Take a field goal.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
It helps your recruits. If you're, like, fighting for recruits, it helps the more you beat big teams like that.
And the Nittany Lions will look to
Oh, you
convert
fuck.
here on fourth down.
You...
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
No!
Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute.